Okay, so good day grade 6. So welcome ulit sa ating math lesson for the week 3. So we will discuss about the dividing simple fractions and mixed fractions. So kapag tayo nagdi-divide ng fraction, so ito po ay parang pagmumultiply lang ng first fraction sa reciprocal ng second fraction or number. So the reciprocal of a fraction is found by flipping its numerator and denominator. Make sure that the dividend and the divisor is always written in its fractional form. Simplify or write your answer in lowest term through cancellation method. So, ito naman po ay halos katulad lang din ng multiplication. Ang pinagkaiba lang po nila, yung divisor ay gagawin natin yung reciprocal niya. So, ano po ba yung reciprocal? For example, we have 2/3. So, ano ba ang reciprocal ng 2/3? So, ang gagawin nyo lang is pagbalik na rin ang numerator and denominator. So, ang reciprocal nito is 3/2. So, yung denominator dito na 3, gagawin natin siya numerator, and yung numerator na 2 ay gagawin nating denominator. So, for example, so find the quotient of 8/9 and 2/3. So, ano nga uli ang una natin gagawin? So, ito ay ang ating dividend and ito yung ating divisor. So, ang una daw natin gagawin ay change the division sign to multiplication. So, itong yellow natin, yung division sign natin, gagawin natin siyang multiplication. So, kaya magiging ganyan siya. Then, get the reciprocal of the divisor only. So, alin po ba ang divisor? Yung 8/9 or yung 2/3? Siyempre, yung pangalawa. So, yung 2/3. So, siya daw ay kukunin natin yung reciprocal. So, kaya magiging ganito siya. So, yung 2/3 kanina magiging 3/2. So, ang magiging ano natin, ang ipag-multiply natin is 8/9 times 3/2. Yan. Tapos, saka natin i-apply yung cancellation method. So, pwede po ba nating, meron po tayong common factor ng 8 and 2? So, meron po. So, pwede natin sila i-divide pareho sa 2. So, ito po ay divided by 2. So, 8 divided by 2 ay 4. 2 divided by 2 ay 1. How about naman yung 9 and 3? So, meron ba silang common factors? So, meron po. So, pwede silang i-divide sa 3. So, kaya yung 9 divided by 3 ay 3. 3 divided by 3 ay 1. So, yan na. So, nagamitan na natin siya ng cancellation method. So, ang gagawin naman natin is i-multiply na yung numerators, tapos i-multiply natin yung denominators. So, 4 times 1 is 4, and 3 times 1 is 3. So, ngayon, since ito ay improper fraction, gagawin natin siyang mixed fraction or mixed number. So, alam nyo na kung paano mag-mixed number. So, i-divide nyo lang yung 4 sa 3, and yung quotient, siya yung magiging whole number. So, ilan bang 3 meron sa 4? So, 1. So, ibig sabihin, siya yung magiging whole number natin. At ilan ang matitira sa 4? Kapag dinivide sa 3. So, ang remainder natin ay 1. So, yun ang magiging numerator. Kaya, ang magiging answer natin is 1 and 1/3. So, ulitin nga natin. So, yung una natin gagawin pag nagdi-divide tayo ng fraction is to change the division sign. Gagawin natin siyang multiplication sign. Ngayon, pag nakagawa na natin siyang multiplication sign, babaguhin naman natin yung divisor. Kukunin natin yung reciprocal niya. So, kaya siya magiging 3/2 dito. Then, apply na natin yung multiplication of fraction. So, ganun lang po kadali yung ating division. So, para po sa learning task 1, so we will find the quotient of the given fractions below. So, we have 7/8 divided by 3/4. So, ano nga ulit gagawin natin? We will change the division sign. Gagawin natin siya multiplication sign. So, ito ay gagawin natin multiplication. So, gagawin natin siyang multiplication. And, etong 3/4 ay gagawin natin yung reciprocal niya. So, ito ay yung 4 mapupunta sa taas, tapos yung 3 ay mapupunta sa baba. So, kaya siya magiging 7/8 times, so nabago na natin yung division, naging times na siya, tapos reciprocal ng 3/4 ay 4/3. Ngayon, na-apply na natin yung cancellation method. So, pwede po bang i-cancel ang, meron po bang common factor ang 8 and 4? Meron po. So, pwede silang i-divide pareho sa 4. So, kaya ang 8 divided by 4 ay 2. 4 divided by 4 ay 1. So, since ang 7 at saka 3 ay wala pong common factor, so pwede na tayo mag-divide. So, 7 times 1 is 7. 2 times 3 is 6. So, kaya siya magiging 7, 6. So, since ang 7, 6 ay, ito po ay improper, so gagawin natin siyang mixed number. So, ganun po ulit, i-divide natin siya. And ang magiging answer natin is 1 and 1, 6. Kung nalilito pa rin kung paano i-change ang improper to mixed number, so balikan niyo po yung mga nakaraan nating lesson para pag-aralan po uli natin ito. So, since nasa division na tayo, so hindi ko na itatalakay masyado yung pag-change ng improper to mixed number. Okay, for the number 2. So, ganun ulit. Kokopyahin natin yung ating dividend. Babaguhin natin yung division sign. Magiging multiplication sign. Then, yung 5, 6, pagbabalik rin lang natin, gagawin natin yung reciprocal niya sa magiging 6 fifths. Then, apply natin yung cancellation method natin. So, ang 6 at 6, obviously, ay common factor nila is 6. So, kaya siya magiging, so 6 divided by 6 ay 1, 6 divided by 6 ay 1. So, since ang 7 and 5 ay walang common factors, so kaya siya magiging 7 times 1 is 7, 1 times 5 is 5. So, ito po ay improper fraction. Kaya, ang gagawin natin is, i-change siya sa mixed number, kaya siya magiging 1 and 2 fifths. So, may isa tayong 5 sa 7, tapos may matitirang 2, so yun ang numerator, and yung denominator natin is 5. So, doon naman tayo sa number 3. So, same procedure. Kokopyahin natin ang dividend. Then, i-change natin ang division into multiplication. Then, pagbabalik na rin natin ang 1 over 60, so magiging 60 over 1. Then, na-apply natin ang cancellation method. So, since ang 5 and 1 ay walang common factor, bukod sa 1, so dito tayo sa 12 and 60. So, pareho silang pwedeng i-divide sa 12. So, kaya ang 12 divided by 12 ay 1, 60 divided by 12 ay 5. Then, pag multiply na natin, so 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 1 is 1. So, since, di ba naalala nyo, kapag ang denominator ng isang number is 1, magiging whole number na siya. So, kaya magiging answer natin dito is 25. Okay, next, number 4. So, same procedure. Kokopyahin ang dividend. To-change ang division sign into multiplication sign. Then, pagbabalik na rin natin, reciprocal ng 1/6 is 6 over 1. So, since walang common factor, yung 12 and 1, wala na. Yung 6 and 5, walang common factor. Diretso natin siyang multiply. So, 12 times 6 is 72. 5 times 1 is 5. So, since ito ay improper uli, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. So, di-divide lang natin yung 72 sa 5. So, ilan bang 5 meron sa 72? So, we have 14, tapos may matitirang 2, may remainder 2 tayo, and yung denominator natin is 5. So, kaya ang magiging answer natin is 14 and 2 fifths. Okay, so kapag nag-divide tayo ng mixed number naman by another mixed number, we have to consider the following steps. First, change mixed numbers to improper fractions. So, yun muna gagawin natin kapag may mixed number na tayo. I-change muna natin siya into improper fractions. Then second, get the reciprocal of the divisor and change the division sign to multiplication. So, yung tulad ng ginagawa natin kanina. Then third, multiply the numerators and denominators separately. And finally, change improper fraction into a mixed number. Kung ang sagot ay improper, gagawin uling mixed number. Okay, for our example number 2, what is the quotient of 8 and 3 fifths? divided by 3 and 3/4. So, ito na yung ating number sentence. So, since ito ay parehong mixed number, so bakit nasabing mixed? Kasi may whole number siya and fraction. Okay, so yan ay mixed number. Gagawin muna natin siyang improper fraction. So, ito pong 8 and 3/5, gagawin natin improper. So, kaya siya ay i-multiply natin yung denominator sa whole number. Then, we will add the numerator para makakuha tayo ng bagong numerator. So, yung 5 times 8 is 40 plus 3 is 43. Kaya siya magiging 43 over 5. Then, divided by, so ito uli, ganun uli ang gagawin natin. So, ito ay times, yung denominator times yung whole number, plus yung numerator. So, kaya magiging 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Kaya siya magiging 15, yung bago niyang numerator. So, since meron tayo ditong improper, yung 8 and 3/5, naging 43 over 5. Yung 3 and 3/4, naging 15/4. Okay, so ito na yung ating i-divide. So, ano nga uli ang rules natin sa pag-division? So, i-change natin yung division sign sa multiplication. Then, kukunin natin yung reciprocal ng 15 over 4, magiging 4 over 15. So, ito na siya. Kukopihin natin yung dividend, then change yung division sign sa multiplication, then reciprocal ng 15 over 4, magiging 4 over 15. Tapos yung sunod natin, yun na uli, i-apply na natin yung, multiply na natin yung numerators. So, since walang common factor dito, multiply natin yung numerators. So, 43 times 4. Then, multiply natin yung denominators with 5 times 15. So, kaya siya magiging 172 over 75. So, ngayon, gagawin na natin siyang mixed number. So, ilan pang 75 meron sa 172? We have 2. Then, ang ating remainder dyan is 22. So, kaya maging answer natin is 2 and 22 over 75. So, now, for the learning task 2, we will find the quotient of the given fractions below. So, ganun po ulit ang gagawin natin. So, ito pong dalawa ay mixed number. So, ang gagawin natin is to change it into improper fraction. So, ano nga po ang gagawin natin para maging improper siya? So, times ang denominator and whole number, add yung numerator. So, ganun din po dito sa kabila. Okay? So, kaya ito po ay magiging 8 times 12 plus 3. So, kaya makuha natin is 99 over 8. Then, dito naman po tayo sa 2 and 3/4. So, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So, kaya siya maging 11/4. Now, anong sunod na gagawin natin? We will change the division sign, magiging multiplication. And then, so, kopyahin muna natin yung dividend, tapos change natin yung sign, yung division sign into multiplication, and then reciprocal po ng divisor, yung 11 over 4, magbabaliktad siya, so magiging 4 over 11. So, ngayon, we will find the common factors. So, may common factor po ba ang 99 and 11? So, meron po siya, so pwede siyang i-divide sa 11. So, kaya ito ay 11 divided by 11 is 1, 99 divided by 11 is 9. Okay, then, yung 4 and 8, ay common factor nila is 4. So, i-divide natin. So, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, ngayon, i-multiply na natin siya. So, 9 times 1 is 9. 2 times 1 is 2. Since ito po ay improper fraction, gagawin natin siyang mixed number, kaya siya magiging 4 and 1/2. Okay, for the learning task 2, we will find the quotient of the given fractions below. So, ganun ulit siya. Mixed number po ito at saka ito. So, gagawin natin siyang improper. So, alam na natin kung paano siya gawing improper. So, ito na po yung kanyang improper form. So, magiging 47 over 5 divided by 13 over 10. So, ngayon, kukopyahin natin itong dividend. I-change natin yung division sign into multiplication. And then, reciprocal po ng divisor, magiging 10 over 13. So, ganoon po ulit. Tingnan natin kung may common factor. So, since ang 47 at 13 ay walang common factor, so yung 5 and 10 po, pwedeng i-divide sa 5. Kaya magiging 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Then, we will multiply po yung 47 times 2, magiging 94. And 1 times 13 is 13. Okay, so since ito po uli ay improper, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. So, kaya ang magiging answer po is 7 and 3/13. Number 3, same procedure. We will change the mixed number into improper. So, yan na po siya. So, hindi ko na po ulit di-discuss kung paano mag-improper kasi kanina na-discuss na natin. So, now, ang gagawin natin is to copy the dividend. Then change the division sign into multiplication sign. And then find the reciprocal of 15 over 8. Pagbabalik na rin natin, magiging 8 over 15. So, dito, ang may common factor lang is 4 and 8. So, ang 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Then, we will multiply 29 times 2 and 1 times 15. So, we will get 58 over 15. 15, ito po ay improper. So, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. Kaya, ang magiging sagot po natin is 3 over 13. 3 and 13 over 15. So, number 4. So, change ulit natin sa improper ang dalawang mixed number. So, makakuha tayo ng 53 over 6 and 9/4. So, ngayon, procedure po tayo ng pagdi-divide ng fraction. Kokopyahin ang dividend. Then, change the division sign into multiplication sign. Then, yung 9/4, pagbabalik rin natin para makuha yung reciprocal, magiging 4 over 9. So, dito, ang may common factor lang is yung 6 and 4. So, dito, ang common factor ng 6 and 4 is not 4. So, ang common factor nila is 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then, we will multiply sa 53 times 2 and 3 times 9. So, kaya makuha natin is 106 over 27. And kapag ito ay ginawang mixed number, makakuha tayo ng 3 and 25 over 27. And last, for number 5. So, same procedure. Gagawin natin munang improper. Kaya magiging 39 over 7. So, tingnan nyo ha, pansinin nyo yung denominator. Hindi siya nababago. So, ito pa rin siya kapag change natin. So, yung 2 and 10 over 21 ay magiging 52 over 21. So, ngayon, kopyahin natin yung dividend, 39 over 7. Change ang division sign into multiplication. And then, find the reciprocal of 52 over 21, magiging 21 over 52. So, tingnan natin kung may common factors. So, yung 39 and 52, ang common factor nila is 13. So, kaya 39 divided by 13 is 3. 52 divided by 13 is 4. So, kung hindi nyo makuha yung kanyang, hindi nyo magamit yung cancellation method, pwede nyo siya idiretso and then in lowest term nyo lang siya ng in lowest term. So, yung mga nakaka-practice na ng cancellation, gamitin nyo siya kasi mas madali. Then, dito tayo sa 7 and 21. Ang common factor nila is 7. So, kaya 7 divided by 7 is 1. 21 divided by 7 is 3. Now, we will multiply. So, 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 4 is 4. So, since ito ay improper, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. Kaya ang makukuha natin is 2 and 1/4. 1/4. Next, number 6. So, ganun po uli ang procedure natin. So, ipa-flash ko na lang po yung mga paano siya i-solve. So, sabayan nyo na lang po siya. So, habang nag-a-answer kayo, pwede nyo i-pause muna yung video. So, ipapakita ko na po kung paano yung process ng ating pag-divide. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa naging multiplication na siya. Hahanapan na natin siya ng common factor. So, since wala siyang common factor, diretso na natin yung pag-multiply. So, 101 times 24 is 2,424. So, napakalaki, di ba? 7 times 91 is 637. So, although malaki siya, gagawin naman natin siyang mixed number. So, kaya siya magiging 3 and 513 over 637. Okay, next, number 7. So, ipa-flash ko na ulit kung paano siya i-solve. Okay, nandito na po tayo sa multiplication. So, yung 6 and 2 ay may common factor. So, pwede silang i-divide pareho sa 2. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then, we will multiply. 47 times 1 is 47. 3 times 7 is 21. Then, we will change it to into mixed number. So, kaya siya magiging 2 and 5 over 21. For the number 8, so ganun po ulit yung process natin. Gagawin muna siyang improper. Then, kopyahin ang dividend, gawing multiplication, and then reciprocal ng divisor, magiging 9 over 20. So, ngayon, nahanap tayo ng common factor. So, 44 and 20, pwede siyang i-divide sa 4. So, 44 divided by 4 is 11. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Yung 3 at 9 naman po, may common factor din. So, pwede siyang i-divide sa 3. So, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then, i-multiply na natin yung 11 times 3, magiging 33. 1 times 5 is 5. So, ngayon, i-change na natin siya sa mixed number, kaya siya magiging 6 and 3/5. Now, for the learning task 3, we will solve the given problems. So, a cook has 2 and 3/4 pounds of ground beef. How many quarter-pound burgers can he make? So, dito daw, yung cook daw ay merong ilang pounds ng ground beef. Meron daw siyang 2 and 3/4. Ngayon, nahati-hatiin siya into 1/4 kasi quarter pound. Yung quarter is 1/4. So, yung 2 and 3/4, yung kabuuan niya, hati-hatiin natin sa 1/4. So, kaya siya magiging 2 and 3/4 divided by 1/4. So, ngayon, meron tayo ditong mixed number. Gagawin natin siyang improper. So, by multiplying the denominator to the whole number and then add the numerator. So, kaya siya magiging 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Then, copyhin lang natin yung denominator na 4. Tapos, i-change natin yung division sign into multiplication. Then, reciprocal po ng 1/4 is 4 over 1. So, we will find the common factor. So, yung 4 and 4, obviously, so ang kanilang common factor is 4. So, kaya siya magiging 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Now, we will multiply. 11 times 1 is 11. And 1 times 1 is 1. So, tandaan natin, kapag ang denominator is 1, kokopyahin lang natin yung numerator. So, siya ay magiging whole number na. So, ang 11 over 1 ay magiging 11. So, ibig sabihin, makakagawa ng 11 quarter-pound burgers ang cook gamit ang 2 and 3/4 pounds of ground beef. So, sa learning task 3 number 2, so basahin natin yung problem. So, a child needs to take 1/6 tablespoons of medicine per day in 4 equal doses. How much medicine is in each dose? So, ang bata daw ay kailangan niyang uminom ng gamot. So, yung sa kada araw, kailangan niya uminom ng 1/6 tablespoon na hatiin niya sa 4 na dose. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya yung 1/6 tablespoon na yun, hindi niya inumin ng isang biglaan. Hati-hatiin niya yun sa 4. So, kaya, gagamitin natin yung number sentence na 1/6 divided by 4. Yung 1/6 tablespoon na hati-hatiin niya sa 4 sa isang araw. So, ngayon, may whole number tayo dito. So, paano gagawin natin dyan? So, same pa rin ang rule. So, gawin muna nating fraction yung 4. Okay? So, hindi tayo pwede mag-divide na hindi fraction yung isa. Okay? So, ang 1/6, so same pa rin siya, as is pa rin, 1/6 divided by, yung 4 ay magiging, kung naalala nyo sa yung whole number, pag ginawang fraction, magiging 4 over 1. Then, apply na natin yung division of fraction. So, kopyahin natin yung dividend. Baguhin ang division, gagawin natin multiplication. And, hahanapin natin ang reciprocal ng 4 over 1, magiging 1/4. Ngayon, multiply na natin siya since walang common factor. So, 1 times 1 is 1. 6 times 4 is 24. So, ibig sabihin, iinom ang bata ng tig 1 over 24 tablespoon of medicine in 4 equal doses. Okay, for the number 3, how many 5/6 cups salt shakers can be filled from 24 cups of salt? So, meron tayong salt shaker na 5/6 cup, yung pwede niyang, yung kasya sa kanya. Ngayon, meron tayong 24 cups of salt. So, ilang salt shaker ang magagawa natin sa 24 cups of salt? So, ito yung kabuuan natin. So, hati-hatiin natin siya into 5/6 cup of salt shakers. Kaya siya magiging 24 divided by 5/6. So, ito yung kabuuan kasi natin. Ang sa division, lagi yung nauuna is yung kabuuan. Tapos, ito yung paghahati-hati niya. Ngayon, whole number uli yung 24 natin. Gagawin muna natin siyang fraction. So, kaya siya magiging 24 over 1 divided by 5/6. Ngayon, apply na natin yung rules for division. So, kokopyahin natin yung dividend na 24 over 1. Change natin yung division into multiplication. And then, find the reciprocal of 5/6, magiging 6 over 5. So, since walang common factor, so multiply lang natin siya. So, yung 24 times 6 is 144 and 1 times 5 is 5. Ngayon, since ito ay improper, gagawin natin siyang mixed number, kaya ang magiging answer ay 28 and 4/5. So, ibig sabihin, makakabuo tayo ng 28 and 4/5 salt shakers galing doon sa 24 cups of salt. Then, sa learning task 4, read each statement. Write the word true if the statement is correct, and if the statement is wrong, write the words that makes the statement incorrect. So, kapag tama yung statement, susulat natin yung true, at kung mali naman yung statement, so susulat natin yung word na nagpamali doon sa ating statement. Okay, for the number 1, so the denominator of any whole number is 1. So, yung mga whole number, kapag ginawa nating fraction, ang denominator ba is 1. Is it true or false? So, ito po ay true. So, lahat ng whole number, kapag ginawang fraction, ang denominator is 1. Number 2, to find the reciprocal of a fraction, simply interchange the numerator and denominator of the given fraction. Para daw malaman natin ang reciprocal ng fraction, pagpapalitin lang natin ang numerator and denominator ng fraction. So, it is true. So, tama po yun. The number 3, there is no need to change the division sign into multiplication sign if you are going to divide fraction by another fraction. So, hindi na daw kailangan palitan yung division sign sa multiplication sign para daw mag-divide ng fraction. So, it is false. So, anong mali dito? So, di ba kailangang palitan ng division sign into multiplication sign? So, kailangan wala ito. So, dapat ay there is need. So, there is a need to change the division sign. So, kailangan palitan. So, kaya siya false. Mali yung ating statement. Number 4, there is always a need to write answers in simplest form. Kailangan daw lagi natin isusulat ang ating mga sagot sa simplest form. So, it is true. Number 5, in dividing fractions, you'll need to get the reciprocal of the given divisor before you multiply the numerators and the denominators. Kapag nagdi-divide daw po ba tayo ng fraction, so kailangan daw na kunin muna natin yung reciprocal ng divisor bago tayo mag-multiply ng numerator and denominator. So it is true. Number 5, ang reciprocal daw po ng 8 and 1/4 is 8/4. So, ito po ay false. Paano po naging false? So, tingnan nga natin yung 8 and 1/4 kapag change natin sa improper. So, yung 8 and 1/4, pag change natin sa improper, so, yung 4 times 8 is 32 plus 1 is 33. So, kopyahin natin yung denominator which is 4. Ngayon, ano ang reciprocal ng 33 over 4? So, ito ay 4 over 33. So, ibig sabihin, dapat ang babaguhin dito, yung nagpamali sa kanya is ito. Okay, so dapat siya ay 4 over 33. Number 7, the product of 3/4 and another fractions is 5/4. The other fraction is 3/5. So, ito daw po ay false. Bakit kaya naging false? So, yung 5/4, i-divide natin sa 3/4. So, ito po ay magiging 5/4 times 4/3. So, since ang 4 and 4 ay common, so magiging ito ay 5/3. Okay, hindi po 3/5. So, ito po ang mali dito. And number 8, 1/2 pizza will be divided among 3 pupils. Each pupil receives 1/6. So, yung 1/2 daw na pizza ay hahatiin daw sa 3 pupil. So, kapag in-apply natin division rule, so 1/2 divided by 3 over 1 kasi whole number yung 3. Then, kopyahin natin yung dividend, baguhin ang sign, magiging multiplication, and then the reciprocal ng 3 over 1 is 1/3. So, ito yung magiging 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 3 is 6. So, ito po ay true. Okay, so we are now done in dividing fractions. So, ngayon naman po ay magsasolve na tayo ng ating problems involving division of fractions using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. So, after nyo pong mapag-aralan itong lesson, you are expected to solve routine or non-routine problems involving division without or with any of the other operations of fractions and mixed fractions using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. So, to check if division is the operation involved in solving a problem, you need to know the following terms. So, kapag division po, kailangan alam niyo yung quotient. Yung quotient, ito yung answer natin sa division. Divided by, ginagamit yan sa division, yung cut, average, split into. Okay, so para sa ating learning task 1, we will translate each of the following problems. Ita-translate lang natin siya, gagawa lang tayo ng number sentence, so hindi natin muna siya isosolve. So, the quotient of 9 and 3/4 and 5/8. So, since quotient ito, sagot sa division, so ang ating operation dito is division. So, kaya siya magiging 9 and 3/4 divided by 5/8 equals n. So, n po yung ating nawawalang answer dito. So, number 2, so napakadali lang ito. So, 15 and 1/3 divided by 23 over 18. So, ito po yung magiging number sentence natin dyan. Number 3, 12 and 1/2 split into 4. Sa split, hinati-hati daw. So, 12 and 1/4 divided by 4. So, the quotient uli. So, division ulit ito. So, of 3 and 1/5 and 2 and 1/3. Number 5, the quantity 6 times 3 and 1/2 over 2. So, the quantity. So, ito po ay parenthesis. So, the quantity 6. So, ito daw. Quantity 6 times, so times po ito. So, ito ay 6. 3 and 1/2. So, yung over, yan po ay ginagamit din sa division, kaya siya magiging division. Over 2. So, kaya magiging ganito siya. So, yung quantity, ibig sabihin noon ay yung parenthesis. Then, for the learning task 2, so isa-solve po natin ito. So, Mario has 12 boxes of pizza. So, may 12 boxes si Mario ng pizza. He cut each pizza into 8. So, hinati-hati niya yon sa tig-8. So, ngayon, ilan na po yung pizza na meron si Mario? So, magiging 12 divided by 1/8. So, solve natin siya. So, gamit tayo ng color blue. Okay, so yung 12, gagawin natin siyang fraction. So, kaya siya maging 12 over 1 divided by 1/8. So, apply natin yung rules. So, kokopyahin yung dividend, 12 over 1. So, yung division, magiging multiplication. Then, yung 1/8 ay magiging reciprocal niya is 8 over 1. Now, isasolve natin siya. 12 times 8 is 96. 1 times 1 is 1. So, ito ay may denominator na 1. So, magiging whole number siya. So, magiging 96. So, we have 96 pieces of pizza. Pag hinati-hati ni Mario ay yung 12 boxes of pizza into 8s. Number 2, Tony had 5 and 1/2 kilograms of sugar. How many cakes can he bake if he will use 1/4 kilogram of sugar per cake? So ngayon, si Tony daw ay merong 5 and 1/2 kilos of sugar. So ang bawat isa daw cake ay gumagamit ng 1/4 kilogram. So ilang cake kaya yung magagawa niya kung ang kanyang sugar ay 5 and 1/2 kilogram? So ito yung kabuuan natin. So hati-hatiin natin siya into 1/4. So magiging ganito siya. So, 5 and 1/2 divided by 1/4. So, since ang 5 and 1/2 ay mixed number, gagawin natin siyang improper. So, ito yung ita times, then ipa-plus yung taas. So, yung 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So, kopyahin lang natin yung denominator which is 2, divided by 1/4. So, apply natin yung rule sa division. So, kopyahin ang dividend, 11 over 2. Yung division, gagawing multiplication. Pagbabalik rin natin yung 1/4, magiging 4 over 1. Then, hanapan natin ng common factor. Yung 11 at 1 ay walang common factor. Yung 2 and 4 naman ay pwedeng i-divide sa 2. So, kaya siya magiging 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then, we will multiply. 11 times 2 is 22. Then, 1 times 1 is 1. So, yun ulit. Kapag ang denominator is 1, magiging whole number na lang siya. So, yung 22 over 1 ay magiging 22. So, ibig sabihin, si Tony ay makakagawa ng 22 cakes gamit yung 5 and 1/2 kilograms of sugar. So, number 3, what is the average of 2 and 1/3 and 3 and 1/2? Pag sinasabi natin yung average, ito ay yung i-add muna natin lahat, then i-divide natin kung ilan yung pinag-add-add natin. Parang pag nagsasolve tayo ng grades natin, yung final grade. So, halimbawa, meron kayong 8 subject. So, para makuha natin yung average nyo, kung kayo ba'y pasok sa with honors or with high honors, yung average nyo dun sa 8 subject na yon, kukunin nyo yung grades ng 8 subject. Tapos, ipag-a-add nyo lahat iyon, tapos, i-divide nyo kung ilang bang subject. So, 8. So, ibig sabihin, yung lahat ng subject nyo, pinag-add-add nyo lahat yon, then divide nyo sa 8 para makuha nyo yung inyong average. So, dito, since dalawa lang naman siya, so, ipag-add muna natin yung 2 and 1/3 and 3 and 1/2. Tapos, di-divide lang natin sa 2 kasi dalawa lang naman sila. So, ito yung ating magiging number sentence. So, mag-add muna tayo yung 2 and 1/3 and 3 and 1/2. So, paano nga po uli yun? Ipag-add natin yung whole number. So, siya ay magiging 5. Tapos, ano ba ang LCD ng 3 and 2? So, ito po ay 6, kung naaalala sa addition and subtraction natin. Then, divide sa baba, times sa taas. So, 6 divided by 3 ay 2, times 1 is 2. Plus, kopyahin yung plus. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3, times 1 is 3. So, kaya siya magiging 5 and 5, 6. So, pinag-add muna natin siya. So, kopyahin na natin dito. So, 5 and 5, 6. So, burahin na natin to. Now, kopyahin na natin yung kasunod niya. Ito yung natitira. So, divided by 2. Okay? So, yung 5 and 5, 6 ay gagawin natin improper. Kaya siya magiging 35 over 6. Bakit naging 35? So, 6 times 5 is 30 plus 5 is 35. Then, divided by 2 over 1. So, ngayon, dito na tayo sa baba kasi hindi na kasya. So, kopyahin natin yung dividend, yung 35 over 6. Tapos, change the division sign into multiplication. Then, reciprocal of 2 over 1 is 1/2. So, since walang common factor, ipag-divide na natin siya. So, 35 times 1 is 35. 6 times 2 is 12. So, ngayon, hahanapin natin yung mix form ng 35 over 12. So, siya ay magiging 2 and 11 over 12. So, sa number 4, J will put 4/5 milligrams of salt in each plastic. How many plastics will he need for 14 milligrams of salt? So, ngayon, ang kabuuan niya is 14 milligrams. So, kada isang plastic daw, ang naglalaman siya ng 4/5 milligrams. So, ilan pong plastics ang magagamit niya kung 14 milligrams po yung salt? So, ito yung kabuuan natin, 14. Then, hahati-hatiin natin siya into 4/5. So, ngayon, since ito ay whole number, gagawin natin siyang fraction, kaya siya magiging 14 over 1 divided by 4/5. Then, copyhin lang natin yung dividend, which is 14 over 1. Change yung division into multiplication. Then, reciprocal of 4/5 is 5/4. So, may common factor yung 14 and 4. Pwede siyang i-divide sa 2. So, 14 divided by 2 is 7. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then, isolve na natin siya. So, 7 times 5 is 35. 1 times 2 is 2. So, ngayon, gagawin natin siyang improper. So, magiging 17 and 1/2. So, 17 and 1/2 plastics ang magagamit ni J para mailagay lahat sa plastic yung 14 milligrams of salt. So, para sa learning task 3, so solve natin yung given problems. So, how many 1/5 are there in 17 and 1/2? So, ilan daw 1/5 meron sa 17 and 1/2? So, ang magiging number sentence natin is 17 and 1/2 divided by 1/5. So, hatiin natin sa 1/5 yung 17 and 1/2. So, since ito ay mixed number, gagawin natin siyang improper. So, magiging 2 times 7 is 34 plus 1 is 35. 35 over 2 divided by 1/5. Ngayon, yung rules ng division, kopyahin ang dividend, 35 over 2. Yung division, gagawing multiplication. And yung 1/5, babalik na rin natin, magiging 5/1. So, since walang common factor, ipag-multiply na natin siya. So, 35 times 5 is 175. Then, 2 times 1 is 2. So, igagawin natin siyang mixed number, kaya ang makukuha natin ay 87 and 1/2. Next, for number 2. So, how many 2/3 centimeters can be cut from a 20 centimeter piece of ribbon? So, 20 centimeters po ang ating kabuuan. Hahati-hatiin natin siya into 2/3. So, kaya magiging 20 divided by 2/3. So, yung 20, gagawin nating fraction, magiging 20/1 divided by 2/3. Then, kopyahin natin yung dividend, 20/1. Yung division, magiging multiplication. Then, 2/3, magiging 3/2 kasi reciprocal. Ngayon, ano bang common factor ng 20 and 2? Pwede siyang i-divide sa 2. Kaya yung 20 divided by 2 is 10. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, pag-multiply na natin, 10 divided by 3 is 30. 1 times 1 is 1. So, 30/1 ay magiging 30. Number 3, a glass can hold 1/5 liters of juice. How many glasses can 13 and 3/5 liters of juice can be poured into it? So, ang kabuuan natin ay 13 and 3/5, divide natin sa 1/5. So, since ang 13 and 3/5 ay mixed number, gagawin natin siyang improper. So, magiging 48. Ay, hindi pala 48 yan. Hindi pala 48, ito ay 68. So, bakit 68? So, yung 13 times 5 is 65 plus 3 is 68. Okay, 68/5. So, change the division sign into multiplication. Then, 1/5 ay magiging 5/1. So, yung 5 and 5, common factor niya is 5. So, kaya siya magiging 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then, multiply na natin. 68 times 1 is 68. 1 times 1 is 1. So, ito ay magiging 68. So, 68 glasses. For number 4, a tailor uses 2½ yards of cloth for a t-shirt. If he has 20 yards of cloth, how many t-shirts can he make? So, gumagamit daw ang mananahi ng 2½ yards of cloth para sa isang t-shirt. Ngayon, kung meron siyang 20 yards, ilang t-shirt ang magagawa niya? So, ibig sabihin, 20 divided by 2 and 1/2. So, since ang 20 ay whole number, gagawin natin siyang fraction. So, magiging 20/1. So, yung division, magiging multiplication. Then, huwag muna natin gawing multiplication kasi naka-mixed number pa pala yung divisor. So, yung 2 and 1/2, kapag ginawa nating improper, ay magiging 5/2. So, ngayon, sundin natin yung division rule. So, 20 divided by 1 times 2/5. So, may common factor yung 20 and 5. Pwedeng i-divide sa 5. So, kaya siya magiging 20 divided by 5 is 4. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So, ngayon, isusolve na natin siya. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 1 is 1. So, gagawin natin siyang whole number. So, magiging 8 ang ating answer. So, 8 t-shirts po ang magagawa ng ating mananahi. So, para sa learning task 4, so ito po ay walang maling sagot. So, ang gagawin nyo lang dito is isulat ang agree or sabihin ng agree kung kaya nyo na siyang gawin, disagree kung hindi nyo pa siya kayang gawin, and more kung kaya nyo siyang gawin kapag merong tumutulong sa inyo. Number 1, so I can easily identify the given in a problem. So, kaya ko na pong alamin agad yung given sa isang problem. So, agree, disagree, or more. Number 2, I can determine what is asked in the problem easily. So, alam nyo na kung alin yung tinatanong doon sa problem. Number 3, I can now easily check whether the operation to be used is division or not because of the phrases and hints I've learned. So, ngayon daw, alam nyo na kung ang gagamitin nyo ba ay division o hindi dahil do sa mga phrases na pinag-aralan natin. Number 4, I can now easily solve the number sentence involving division of fractions. So, ngayon, kaya nyo na daw isolve ang number sentence na may kinalaman sa division. And number 5, I can easily write the label or units of my answer correctly. So, alam nyo na daw po kung paano ilagay yung label or units ng nakuha nyong sagot. Number 6, I can easily answer or solve any routine problems about division of fractions. So, kaya nyo na daw, madali na daw sa inyo magsagot or mag-solve ng mga problems na may kinalaman sa division of fractions. Number 7, I can answer or solve non-routine problems about division of fractions easily. So, nadadali na daw kayo mag-solve or mag-answer ng non-routine problems na may kinalaman sa division of fractions. Number 8, I can solve the problem on division of fraction without help. So, kaya mo na daw mag-solve ng problem na may kinalaman sa division of fraction nang walang tulong ng iba. Number 9, if needed, I can write my answer in lowest term correctly. So, kapag kinakailangan daw, kaya nyo lang i-answer ang inyong fraction in lowest term ng tama. Okay, so that ends our lesson for the week 3 in mathematics. So I hope po na you learned something about our lesson. So ito na po yung last time na magpa-fraction na po tayo. Next week, napakadali na po next week ng ating lesson. So I hope po na natutunan niyo po siya, and don't forget po na balik-balikan yung mga videos natin para mas ma-practice pa po tayo. So good luck po in answering your activity sheets, and thank you po for listening.